Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Live Every Day. I am your host, Liv Harrison. You are on Backchannel, and I am so excited you found us, you guys. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Bella and Nelson and Fran. Hi, good morning. And here's the thing, you guys, you can go to backchannel.tv and chat with me there, and I can see everything that you're saying, and we can stay in contact the entire time. Or if you're on an Echo show, you can actually speak to your device. You can say, Echo, say, good morning, Liv. Your magic word is say, okay? So you can do that there. You can also hop on YouTube, or you can hop on Facebook. So it's so good to see you all. I'm so excited to be with you. Today is Wednesday, March 2nd already, and we are already 8 o'clock on the East Coast. It's actually 8:02. I am coming to you live from Connecticut, and this is the only place, Backchannel, where you can talk and chat and watch live host 12 hours every day, starting at 6 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Eastern to 6 p.m. Eastern every day. So the first show is Haley and Allison. They are from 6 to 8. They were just on and they're fantastic. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you get me, Live Every Day, from 8 to 10. Then from 10 to 12, you have Anthony Davis. After that, from 12 to 2, you have, oh no, from 10 to 12, you have Get On Up with Jam and Renee. I was like, wait a second. From 12 to 2, you have Anthony Davis. From 2 to 4, you have Your Pal Hal. And from 4 to 6, you have Mario Smith with The Drive. Now, on Tuesday, Thursdays, I'm only here from 8 to 9. And that's cool because you know why? The great Kate and Will are on from 9 to 10 on Tuesday, Thursday. So welcome. Good morning. I would love to know what you are drinking in your cup. I need to know, is that light bothering anybody? I might just go turn that off because that might be obnoxious. Let's see. I can just flip it and then it's not as annoying. Better? Anyway, good morning. I am having actual coffee. So excited. I got real coffee from a real place. Actually, Anna is going to know the name of this place. I know, yay, real coffee. It's from Honey Joe's. Anna, do you remember Honey Joe's? Cheers, everybody. Happy Wednesday. So today on the show, it's called What the What Wednesday. There's my buddy Grasspuddle, making sure that I stay humble and know my place. Woohoo, Hal. Wait, can we just pause before we go into what the day is? I need to have a little convo with Grasspuddle because obviously we're the only ones here. So here's what I want to talk about. Are you really awake this early in the morning for these shows being in California? That seems crazy. I'm going to be in California next week. Wait, are you going to be there? Oh, but we're not going to be in the same part of California, nor would you be excited. I got all excited. I was like, he's not excited. But I will be. I'll be in California next week. Anyway, and I'm dreading doing the show so early. I'm like, maybe I could be really sick next week. Maybe that could happen. But you're getting up all perky. Jet lag, my alarm is on for when your show starts. Because of my show, Grasspuddle? No, that's not why. Nelson says, what temperature? Are you asking? I think Nelson's trying to ask his device what the temperature is in Allentown, Pennsylvania. I would love to know that, by the way. My son is in Pittsburgh. Okay, so here's the deal. Today, March 2nd, I don't know if you know this, you guys. Oh, good morning, Nathan. Hi. Good morning, beautiful. I love that. You make me smile. Today's Dr. Seuss Day, and I used to be so extra. Well, I am so extra, but I used to really be extra into Dr. Seuss Day. I think I've shared this before on the show, but I actually was, good morning, Mindy. Hi, sweet friend. Hi. I was actually a kindergarten teacher. And then at another point, I was a pre-K 4 teacher. Allentown is next to Philly on the other side, Grasspuddle said. I still got excited. Wait, is that the song that Billy Joel's singing about? Is that Alan? Is that what he says? Is that a song? Did I make that up? But he's from New Jersey. Oh, anyway, so being a kindergarten teacher and pre-K 4, I loved Dr. Seuss Day. And then when my kids were little, I loved Dr. Seuss Day. I dressed them all up in Dr. Seuss situations. And all we did was read Dr. Seuss all day, and we would watch The Grinch, and I would make green eggs and ham. I would go all out to do all the things. Yes, please fly out with Ted. Anna, do you do anything for Dr. Seuss? Now, I have to say, I know that there's been some controversy around Dr. Seuss since those days when I was teaching and a young mom. Now I'm just young. That's not true. But I still love it. I don't know. I mean, I still think that there's some really interesting things. And we have some facts about Dr. Seuss that we're going to share in just a second. When Anna pops those up, that's great. Ash Wednesday is today. So those of you, hello, Mary Catherine, good morning. Thanks for listening. Those of you who are celebrating is a little strong. Those of you who are observing Ash Wednesday and starting off Lent, this is your day. Okay, 62 facts about the world of Dr. Seuss. This is from 2018. Again, I'm going to go ahead and caveat this is pre things that came out about him. So take it what you may. Oh, thank you. Last update, March 20. Thank you, Anna. Never mind, but still, okay. It makes me nervous. Anna, does it make you nervous? Okay. So here we go. In 2021, thank you so much, Anna, for showing me the date. But he was born, Dr. Seuss was born March 2nd, 1904. In 2021, he would have been 117 years old. Does that seem true? That's crazy. To honor his birthday, here's 62 facts you might not know about the best-selling children's author. So this was updated last year, okay? So it should be safe. Everyone cross your fingers. Number 1, Dr. Seuss was born Theodore Seuss Geisel on March 2nd, 1904 in Springfield, Massachusetts. Seuss attributes his love of verse to his mother. When he was a child, she would make up rhymes based up on pie flavors to entertain him. His father was a master brewer and ran one of the largest brewing companies in New England. When Prohibition took off in 1920, the brewery closed down. After the brewery closed, Dr. Seuss's father began running a local zoo. I did not know that, but that makes a lot of sense. Seuss liked to visit his dad's work, and when he got home, he would try to draw the animals he saw on his walls. Hi, Marty. Good morning. Dr. Seuss used the antlers, bills, and horns of deceased animals to create taxidermy sculptures. What? That's weird. Okay. And there's pictures of the sculptures on the internet, just in case you want to take that a step further. Number 6, Seuss's father would dream up complicated inventions in his spare time, like the silk stocking back seam wrong detecting mirror. Number 7, Seuss attended Dartmouth from 1921 to 1925, where he was a contributor and editor to the college's humor magazine, The Jack-O-Lantern. Number 8, Seuss was banned from the Jack-O-Lantern after being caught with alcohol during Prohibition. To subvert this, he submitted cartoons under the names T. Seuss and Seuss. That's how he first became famous, using that famous pen name. Seuss was voted least likely to succeed by his classmates in Dartmouth. I would love to know if he sent them all a box of chocolates, like at some point. You know what I mean? And he was like, really? Least likely to succeed? I feel like I could get a better view for everybody. I don't know. Doesn't seem that attractive. All right, number 10. Dr. Seuss used many pen names, including El Pastor DG, Rossetti 25, Theo Lessig, Geisel spelled backwards. He was so wordy, this guy. What a wordsmith. Rosetta Stone and Theophratius Seuss. He seems really interesting. I know, right, Mindy? Least likely to succeed. I would literally send everyone a note. Number 11. Seuss added doctor to his name as a consolation to his father, who had hoped he would practice medicine. Number 12, an honorary doctorate was granted to him by his alma mater, Dartmouth, in 1956. Zeus is the German pronunciation of Zeus. However, readers would say Seuss. Seuss liked that Seuss rhymed with goose, like Mother Goose, so he adopted the pronunciation. Huh, that's interesting. This is fascinating. Number 15, Dr. Seuss's first professional work was a cartoon published by the Saturday Evening Post for $25. It was published on July 16th, 1927. I wonder if he thought that was a lot of money. You know what I mean? Like he's like, I made $25, Mom. Oh my gosh. That's Anna says, guys, that the taxidermy site is absolutely incredible. Maybe we could show some in a second. Judge, the magazine that launched Seuss's career, sometimes couldn't pay their staff. They would give out free samples of soda, shaving cream, and nail clippers instead. Hey, same thing at Backchannel. Just kidding. That's a joke. We get $25. All right, 17. Seuss was the creator of a wildly successful bug spray ad involving the catchphrase, "Quick, Henry, the Flint." I don't know. No, I said Flint. I added an N. Flit? Quick, Henry, the Flit? What does that mean? The punchline led to a 17-year advertising campaign for Flit bug spray. Well, it didn't last because I've never heard that. Anybody heard that? Hear that? Has anyone heard that? Okay. Number 18, Seuss began creating children's books. Hi, Ashton, first time listener out in Kansas. Good morning. He created children's books because he was one of the few creative projects that was not prohibited by his advertising contract. Oh, that's interesting. Number 20, in 1937, Seuss published his first children's book. And to think that I saw it on Mulberry Street. I don't think anybody knows that that's his first book. Huh. Wait a second. I have a degree in early childhood. I had to take a children's lit class in college, and I have never heard that. That is fascinating. His debut book was rejected 27 times before it finally went to the printing press. I need to remember that. You know what I mean? I need to remember how hard it is to actually do things because that's fascinating. Supposedly, Seuss would write and discard between 500 and 1,000 pages during the first draft of a picture book. He reportedly would write every day for 8 hours. Seuss became dedicated to creating books for early readers after stumbling across an article about American children having trouble learning how to read. Fact number 25, in 1939, oh no, we're moving on. Number 26. 1942, Seuss began creating political posters encouraging America to enter the war. Now, that's interesting because that's also what Norman Rockwell did. So it seems like a lot of the cartoonists would do that. So during the Second World War, he enlisted in the army and was sent to Hollywood to produce propaganda cartoons featuring the military misadventures of Private Snafu. Number 28, Seuss's work has earned 2 Academy Awards. An adapted version of a wartime training video about Japanese culture titled Designed for Death won Best Documentary Feature in 1948. A cartoon based on Seuss's story, Gerald McBoing Boing, won Best Animated Short Film in 1951. Kat, welcome. First time listener out in North Carolina. Good morning. And guys, those of you that are listening, you can hop on backchannel.tv and chat with me there and I can see what you say. So go to backchannel.tv. You can go on your phone, computer, and we can have a convo. You can tell me all your favorite things. In fact, what I wanted to know is, what is your favorite Dr. Seuss book? Tell me your favorite one. What is your absolute favorite that you grew up with? Maybe you didn't. Maybe it's your favorite now. That's okay. I know all the places you go became kind of big with the adults, really. Number 29, Seuss was awarded the Legion of Merit for his efforts during the war. However, he was regretful about some of his cartoons, which depicted Japanese Americans in offensive charactered styles. Number 30, these offensive drawings were not limited to wartime propaganda. In 2019, researchers Katie Zhuska and Ramon Stevens published a paper in Research on Diversity in Youth Literature documenting the author's long history of racist depictions of people of color in magazine cartoons and advertisements. Their findings can be found here. I love that. I love that they included that. That gives a full picture, the full story of a human being. April, good morning out in Connecticut. Hi, friend. I'm still in your great state. And Sheila, hi. Number 31, Horton Hears a Who. This will be my last one, and I'll get to your favorite Dr. Seuss books. It was inspired by Seuss's time in Japan. It was published in 1954. Seuss dedicated the book to Masugi Nakamura, the dean of Doshisha University in Kyoto, who helped him while he toured schools across the country interviewing children. And we'll have to pause there and maybe pick it up with number 32. Your mom's here. What's up, your mom? One of my dreams is to go to Kyoto. I want to go to Japan so badly. You have no idea. I'm hoping next summer. I will get to go here. Now, Anna is pulling up some photos. If you are on a device that you can see, if not, hop on to Backchannel, hop on and look. You can get on your devices. The Echo Show will show you this. Also, if you're on YouTube, we're streaming right now and we're on Facebook. But these are fascinating. So it looks like he took parts of actual, I mean, is that it, Anna? Did he take actual animal parts and then pair them with cartoon things like to make? Anna says you can go and Google the Art of Dr. Seuss collection. Hi, Stacy. Good morning. Yeah, it's a little confusing, but I mean, his artwork is so distinct. And you can tell it's Dr. Seuss. I could tell you that. Anyway, really fascinating. I'll have to check out what he did. He is definitely an interesting character. Adapted posthumously from original 1930s plaster, fur, beak, and oil on wood. Okay, so it is a combination of actual animal parts and art. Oh, okay. In 1938, Paul Germain, okay, hold on. I'm a little too, there we go, who graduated from Dartmouth with Ted, wrote, and that's Dr. Seuss, wrote a brief biography of him for the alumni paper. Germain said in part, quote, another iron in the fire is what the doctor himself calls the Seuss system of unorthodox taxidermy. Not satisfied with drawing strange beasties, Ted modeled the heads of some of his animals and mounted them, put them on displays in bookshops around New York to promote and to think that I saw it on Mulberry Street made many people want to buy the weird animal heads. Well, this has just been fascinating, folks. And you know why? Because today is What the What Wednesday, where that is so perfect for What the What Wednesday, where we go, what? Wait, what? Go check out those sculptures and you will absolutely say that. Okay, so I want to hear your favorite stories. Anna, what is your favorite Dr. Seuss? Do you have a favorite Dr. Horton Hears a Who is her favorite. Mindy says Green Eggs and Ham. I mean, it's a classic. That book was a little close to home. I kind of felt like Sam. I will not in a house. I will not in a box. Like, I feel like I hear that all the time. Like, Liv, I will not with you here or there. I will not with you anywhere. And I'm like, wait, why? Okay. April had oatmeal and is having coffee. Me too, friend. Well, just the coffee part. Stacey, good morning. I'm having Cocoa Crisp today. You guys have the best cereal. I love your breakfast. It just makes me so happy inside. Today's Ash Wednesday, and we're supposed to fast, those of us who are following observing Ash Wednesday, but I'm on a ton of medication right now. It's temporary, but I'm like, ooh. Might have a very Tums Ash Wednesday. We'll see how it goes. Nathan says, I like the Cat in the Hat. I love it. And Anna says, that's right. And I was going to ask you about that. Anna was in Seussical the Musical in middle school, and Horton is the main story. Love, love, love it. Were you Horton, Anna? Anna is actually, I don't know if you guys know this, she's a musical theater junkie, was actually in a lot of musical. She was the Sour Kangaroo. She was a lot of, she did theater for a long time, like all through high school, and can sing really well. So just letting you guys know. Grass Puddle, you're having Marriott coffee. Yum. Wait, mine's right here. Ta-da. Now, do you have the kind that the sliding tray? Is that what is also in the Residence Inn? It's the sliding tray. Makes me so dang mad. My favorite Dr. Seuss book is My Many Color Days. Do you know My Many Color Days? Anna, can you, if you have a picture of that? It's not a well-known Seuss book. My roommates and I, little fun fact that I know you're all dying to know, and I still want to know your favorite Dr. Seuss books, everybody. And I want to know if Grass Puddle is having the tray coffee. But my roommates and I would read children's books to each other all the time because I was in this children's lit class and my friends were just really adorable. And so there's so many great books. And just because they're children's lit doesn't mean they're not well written or that they don't have really fantastic stories. My Many Color Days is one of my all-time favorite children's lit books. Like, it is just beautiful. The way that he simplifies emotions and allows the child to be seen. And, good for you, Grass Puddle. That made me so happy. He does not have a tray. Babur, good morning. First time watcher out of New York. Hi, welcome. Oh, you went downstairs to the coffee. Yeah, I don't blame you, friend. Good choice. But it's a great book, especially if you're wanting to before the movie Inside Out, I feel like it was the closest thing we had to a book that discussed children's emotions in a very tangible way for kids that wasn't threatening. So even as an adult, it's a really great one, and I really highly recommend it. You feel very seen and heard in that book because it what he does a great job at is pairing emotions with colors. So that's a really easy thing, tangible thing for children to understand. So love it. Tim is here. There's my friend Tim out in New Hampshire. One of the first books I read was The 500 Hats of Bartholomew Cubbins. So it has special meaning. I love that. Stacy says, Liv, my favorite story from Dr. Seuss is how the Grinch stole Christmas. I gotta say, I'm with you. I love the cartoon. Pause. Let's have a vote, shall we? The original, the one that we all grew up with, the cartoon of the Grinch stole Christmas versus the Jim Carrey Grinch. What do we say? Where are our feelings? Austin, good morning. April's favorite is green eggs and ham. So what are we saying? Jim Carrey or the original? I'm talking about the original cartoon. Oh, Sheila says the original hands down. Okay. Anna is saying original cartoon with book illustration. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, good. Anna, you're going to, okay, good. Yeah. Get my mini color days for your, yeah. Stacy says the animated. Listen, I love the Jim Carrey. Nathan says the original. I love the Jim Carrey. I do. I think he does a great job. I think it's a great space for his energy and his talent. Oh yeah, Tim says the cartoon Grinch, Boris Karloff's voice is the best. Tim, you win a sticker. I don't have one, and I'm sure you don't want one, but if you do, you get a sticker for that comment. I am so impressed that you knew Boris Karloff was the voice of the Grinch, and it is pristine. He is beautiful. He's brilliant. Brilliant. Good morning, Andrea. Good morning, Annabella. Hi. So glad you are both here and listening. So yeah, even though Grass Petal likes to pretend that he's only like 23, he's not. So he'll let us know because Mindy said cartoon, so I'm pretty sure it's cartoon. Anna, let's get to a game. Hi, Leslie. Good morning. I know we're a little behind. We'd like to start the game, but it's Dr. Seuss Day. It's Dr. Seuss Day. So we had to celebrate. I didn't even get to the rest of what the day is. It's also National Banana Cream Day. What does that mean? What does that mean? It doesn't say banana cream pie. It just says banana cream. So do you just go buy banana pudding? What is banana cream? I don't know what that means. If anybody knows. Oh, and it's Read Across America Day. They probably did that on purpose. It's Read Across America Day. Now, I remember being little in Louisiana, and we would do like all these things for Read Across America Day. Anybody else? Is that just me? Grass Petal, I thought it was rhetorical. Of course, cartoon. Grass Petal, I'm trying to have a conversation. He's like, you're doing great, Liv. Stacy says, I don't like banana at all. Okay, so here's the thing. I did not prep you guys for this. Stacy says, I don't like banana cream either. I don't know what that means. We missed Foshnut Day. I don't know what that means, Mindy. Tell me what that means. So here's the last thing that y'all need to know about today. Did y'all hear that, y'all? This is Texas Independence Day, y'all. Now, in the great state of Texas, we are the Lone Star State, right? We flew under Six Flags. Mindy can help me. She's a Texas gal. We went to high school together, and she's in Texas right now. She lives in a different part. Steve, hi, friend. And you're also in Texas. Stacy says, Grass Petal be nice to live. I love that Stacy's my bouncer. I love that. I love that I have security. I think this is fair. You guys, I'm a big deal. I'm basically Beyonce of Backchannel. So it's Texas Independence Day, which in the great state of Texas, we just like to let everybody know we are an incredible state. We're a huge state. We could be a country if we wanted to. We have been. We are independent. Just like, I don't know. We just like to remind people. What this goes around is in Texas, we have an entire day called Go Texan Day. And I told you all about this the other day. Go Texan Day happened officially in Houston, in Texas the other day. So go Texan Day is when we also say, I don't know, we just celebrate being Texans all the time, but this is when we got our independences today. The Texas rodeo, the big one that's in Houston, was just kicked off this weekend. So a lot of people are like, like all into it right now. So we are doing an entire true and false on the state of Texas, because we know that all you guys are doing is dying to know more Texas facts. So we just want to give the people what they want. That's what we're here to do. Anna's just here to serve. Anna is selfless. Thank you, Anna. So she did live in Texas for a little bit. All right. So what are the colors on the Texas state flag? This is your first question on Texas Independence Day. What are the colors? Okay, on the Texas state flag. Oh, Mindy says the Pennsylvania Dutch night before the fast, we used to make Foshnot's little donuts. I didn't know that. So you mean for a Good Friday, for that wrong holiday, for Mardi Gras? Who doesn't need a reason to eat donuts? Amen. What did I start? Or Gas Pedal, were you telling me to start? Is that what you were trying to, were you like wrap it up? Please start the trivia. Steve says red, white, and blue are the colors of the state flag. What are the colors of the Texas state flag? Tim says red, white, blue with a question mark. Not so sure, are we, New Hampshire? What are the colors on the Texas state? Now, I know, I live there. Mindy knows, she lives there. Same with Steve. Red, white, and blue. It's true. Red, white, and blue. Anna will have to show the great state of Texas flag with the Lone Star. Oh, and she wrote it blue, red, and white. Grass Pedal agrees. Stacy says red, white, and blue. Yep, just like the great old American flag. That way, I guess if they ever do decide to float away, they can be like, we still have the same flag. All right, number 2. What is the only state larger than Texas? I know, Mindy, I feel like I should sit this one out. How about this? Anyone from the state of Texas, you can't win. And guess what you win? Nothing. So, it's a big incentive either way. To play, to not play. Guys, go to backchannel.tv and put in your answers. You can also talk to your show device, or you can hop on YouTube. But if you're not looking at something, you can go to backchannel.tv and type in your answers. And that is how you can play along. What is the only state larger than Texas? Grass Pedal is saying Alaska. What is the only state larger? Now, what do they mean? Are they talking about people? Are they talking about size? I think they're talking about size. Let's see what Anna says. Anna says, oh, my new stickers were delivered at my house, but I'm not at my house. And Anna got notification that Mindy's mug was delivered. Mindy, did you get your mug? Oh, geez, that's really exciting. Steve says, well, if I can't play, then the answer is Vermont. Just feed me all the answers, Mindy. That's right. No one's looking, you guys. You YouTubers are tight. Oh, and Tim said, I don't know Alaska. Stacy said New York. You guys, the answer is Alaska. Yeah, the only state larger than the great state of Texas is Alaska. Now, they do have more bears than we do. That is true. We have more people, but they are bigger. But we are the largest in the continental United States. Is that how you say that? Right. Good morning. Hi. Watching on in Connecticut. That's where I am. So fun. What is the Texas state plant? Ooh. Mindy says, no, I need to go to the mailbox. Mindy, go to the mailbox, and then we can put you on. What is the Texas state plant? That's kind of hard. Anybody know? Steve and Mindy? I mean, I know we all live in Texas, but what is the Texas? Who else is in Texas? Oh, Nathan is. Oh, Stacy lives in Texas. Stacy, what the heck? You're in Texas. Rye says the rose. Rose is the state plant. Ooh, that's a really good one. Tim says the tumbleweed. Stacy says Alaska has black bears there, but and if you shoot a black bear, you must. Oh, okay. Let's see. Grass Pedal says sarsaparilla. I thought that was a drink. Isn't that like a root beer? A sarsaparilla? That reminds me of the Music Man. Steve says blue bonnets. He said his daughter screamed it out. I love your daughter, Steve. What is her name? I want to tell her hello every day if you're okay with that. Stacy says the blue bonnet. Minnie says, but it says plant. Does plant mean not? I was going to say cactus. Prickly pear cactus. That's the answer. Prickly pear cactus. Okay, can we talk about this for a second? Because I travel a lot, as you'll know. And I go to, that sounds weird. When I'm in, let's try it that way. When I'm in Arizona, I feel like, does that feel right to everybody? They have like prickly pear cactus food, like gummies and syrup and all sorts of stuff. I never see that stuff in Texas. Huh. Yeah. Mindy said, I think it's a cactus, not a flower. You're right, Mindy. Lana, like Lana Lane from Superman. Is it Lana? Am I saying that right? Lana, right? Or they don't say Lana, they say Lana, right? Like Lana Lane. Did you name her after Superman, Steve? Oh, I'd freak out. That would be the coolest thing ever. Okay, what is the biggest city in Texas? I know the answer to this one. What is the biggest city in Texas? This is question number 4. Grasspel says, I eat fried. Oh, it is Lana? It's Lana? It's Lana Lane? Oh, man. All right. Hi, Lana. Sorry I said your name wrong the entire time. I'm the worst. You're amazing. And I love your father. He's the best. Be nice to him. Lana Lane. Biggest city in Texas. Let's see. Hold on. Grasspel says, I eat fried cactus in Houston. Where have you eaten fried cactus? Come on. Are you kidding me right now? Oh, she's smiling now. Oh, Lana, you're such a doll. Okay, but did you really name her after Superman, after Lana Lane? Who played her in the original series? Anna, can you look that up, Christopher Reeve? What is her name? I can see her. Oh, geez, Louise. Okay, Margot Kidder. No, not Margot Kidder. She played Lois Lane. Her initials are L.A. Law. Hi, Trent. Good morning. Listening out in Texas. Mindy says H-Town, which stands for Houston. Stacy says Houston. Grasspedal says Houston sounds right. Well, I'll give you a hint. Houston is the 4th largest city in the nation. There's your hint. Largest city in the nation is New York. 2nd is LA. And then 3rd, which goes neck to neck a lot of time, they always say that Houston's in the running for it, is Chicago. So what would then be the biggest state in Texas? It helped with motivation. I think I typed it wrong. Yeah. Lana Ling. No, you did great. I thought it was Lane. It's not Lane, it's Ling. I don't know. I always said, yep, Houston. Houston is the biggest city in Texas and the 4th in the nation. And that is where Steve and I live and where we met Mindy in high school. Hi, your mom. Hi, good morning. So glad you're here. All right, number 5. What is the Texas state folk dance? Folk? Do you say folk? I always say like folk. I say it too fast. I was told yesterday I talk very fast. Grasspedal, is that true? He's going to say absolutely. We're expected to be number 3 in a few years. Steve, they've been saying that forever. They've been saying forever we were going to pass Chicago forever. But we really should, between Katrina and the great exodus of the North during the pandemic. Come on. Anyway, what is this Texas state folk dance? I don't even know what that means. We have a folk dance. Steve, let's go do folk dance lessons. You, me, and Mindy with our I pity your seatmates on the plane. Funny. My seatmate on the plane became my friend this last time again. Did I tell you all about that? And we're on the same flight home. Well, she lives here in New York, but she's going back to Houston for a wedding on Thursday. We're on the same flight out of Newark. And we have 4 mutual friends, 2 in New York, 1 in Houston, and 1 in someplace else in Texas. Isn't that bizarre? Hi, Lyndon. Oh my goodness. Good morning. Hi. Welcome. Stacy says line dancing. You don't pity them. You're jealous, Grasspedal. Square dance. Square dance. I tell you what, they did make us take that in gym. No, there's not. Anna, on the Christopher Reeve there's only 3 movies, and Lana is only on, I think, in Superman 1. Oh, geez. Her first name begins with an L, I'm pretty sure. I think. Anyway, if you go to IMDb, Annette O'Toole. Yes, Annette O'Toole. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Linda says Cotton Eye Joe. Oh my gosh, yes, I flipping love the Cotton Eye Joe. Thank you for knowing that. Lyndon, you are a good person. Absolutely. Such a fun dance. There used to be a place in Houston, Texas where Mindy, Steve, and I live, the area. And yeah, Mindy said we did have to square dance a lot in Cotton Eye and PE. But do y'all remember Steve and Mindy, the place called Tumbleweeds? And they had a big dance floor and they had big stakes. And you had to but they would play the Cotton Eye Joe every single night, and everybody would get up and do the dance to the Cotton Eye Joe. And that was the only time we were ever allowed to cuss, because you cuss in the song. Anyway, all right. Number 6. What was the first European country to lay claim to what is now Texas? Now we were under Six Flags. That's why it's called the Six Flags of Texas. Like the theme park is because Texas has been under Six Flags. Cute, right? So, what was the first European country to lay claim to what is now Texas? Yes, Stacey, there is a song called Cotton Eye Joe. The answer was Square Dance, Steve. Square Dance. So, Mindy, do you remember Tumbleweeds? Steve, do you remember Tumbleweeds? God, that place was so flipping fun. Mindy says Spain. Grass Puddle, of course, is going to say Spain. Lyndon says Spain. First European country to lay claim to what is now Texas. I feel like it's going to be France. I feel like we were under France first. I think that's one of the first flags. I'm trying to think of all Six Flags of Texas. I'm gonna. That's probably stupid to say. I'm pretty sure. Of course, it's gonna be or Mexico. Steve said Germany. You're not wrong. I mean, where we live is a huge German settlement, and all of Central Texas is German. Oh, good point. Or is it Mexico? Spain. Dadgummit. Crap. Anna, do you know could you find what all the Six Flags of Texas is after we finish this? Number 7. How much of Texas land area is desert? What? How much of the Texas land area is desert? Oh. Huh. But I went to college in West Texas, and I don't even feel. I'm so glad you found. Oh, thank you. Okay, Anna found the 6. As you guys are deciding how much of the Texas land area is actual desert. Anna says the Six Flags of Texas were the Kingdom of Spain, the Kingdom of France. See, so I wasn't crazy. The Republic of Mexico, the Republic of Texas, the Confederate States of America, and the United States of America. Those are the Six Flags of Texas. Thank you, Anna. Yeah, you are handy dandy. Okay. I don't know. Mindy says percent. Steve says 2.89725%. I think that's pretty accurate, Steve. Listen, if you get that right, you get 2 mugs. One for you, one for Lana. Mindy says a percentage. Let's say half. Like half a percent or half of the state? Mindy, what are you going with? Grassville says 60%. How much of the Texas land area is desert? I mean, because I don't think that Texas Tech doesn't count. Texas Tech, Lubbock, West Texas doesn't count as desert. It's counted it's on a plateau. You know what I mean? Less than 10%. Okay, I was gonna say I don't think much at all, but it is gonna be West Texas for sure. So who wins that? Steve? I feel like, unless Mindy meant half a percentage. All right, here we go, guys. Last question. In 1836, when Texas won its independence from Mexico, it became a what? In 1836, when Texas won its independence from Mexico, it became a what? Grass Pedal said if it was a desert, it's probably 2%. Yeah, that's true. It became a what? In 1836? Is that when were we ever our own country, right? Because it said the Republic of Texas, right? Is that what that means? A territory? Lyndon's saying territory. I think that's when we became the Republic of Texas, which were we consider that I think this is the order that we went. Spain, France, Mexico, Republic of Texas, Confederate States of America, United States. I feel like that's what happened. Um so I'm thinking we became our own country then, and then we got picked up. Is it? But yes, a republic. This feels so Star Wars. The Republic, the Republic. But what is a republic? I don't know what that means. Does that mean we were a country? Does that mean we were a country? Independent republic. The rest of this country's daddy. The rest of this country's daddy, Steve. Let me tell you this. I bet Steve is one of those guys. Yeah, so it became an independent republic. It wasn't a state quite yet. It became a very large party. Yeah, for real, grass puddle. There are places all over the state of Texas that has these intimate, secluded meetings of people who they get together, like they're organizations. There's like one overall organization, and they get together, and it's mostly men, how they're going to secede from the United States and become a country on its own. And you will see them. Like you'll see them in there's this place in Lubbock that's my favorite. Oh my gosh, it's so good. The food in Lubbock is shockingly phenomenal, which is where I went to school. I went to Texas Tech, and there's a place called the Pancake House. And it's like a great diner situation. You know what I mean? Although it's not a diner because it's in West Texas. So I don't know what you call it. It's called, I guess, a pancake house. It's the original pancake house. Tater tots are amazing. Anyway, so there's always those old guys. Like there are two tables and they're all like, hey, yeah, we're going to like they're making their plans. And they all have roles. Like, I'm the commander of the Berber Doop. And I'm like, you're in a pancake house. Like you're not your own country. You guys know that, right? And anyway, so you'll find them, you'll see them. And when you see these old guys all together and they all have these plans, and I find it fascinating. So happy Texas Independence Day, Texas. I'm not home, but I am thinking of you. So yeah, kind of a cafe. Yeah, you're not wrong, Stacy. That's right, Grass Puddle. Go Red Raiders. Bang, bang. Oh, Lubbock. Okay, Mindy, we were our own thing. Yeah. So Texas is one of a kind for sure. Hey, but Grass Puddle, it's they can handle me. I'm not too big for Texas. My energy fits right in. Lyndon says I'm in with Steve. I'm down for that. I knew it. I knew Steve would be there. I can't wait till Steve is an old guy. Steve's going to be the old guy that's going to be 80 years old. Mindy and I are going to be like coming in to the diner to get tater tots. Alexi, hi. Good morning. Listening out in New Jersey. And he's gonna be like, here, I'm gonna be the marshal of the east side of Texas. Yeah, Mindy says secessionists are kind of like flat earthers to me. Same. It's like, what are we doing? But Steve will be there with his cup of coffee, and he'll know the waitresses' names. I can't wait for this day, Steve. And I'll come visit you. I'll come visit you in the place. You guys, let's get to some news for What Wednesday. There's always crazy news going on in the world that you probably missed because there's so much. Oh, I did want to tell you guys this. Because Ukraine is so close to my heart. I know I talk about Ukraine all the time, but it's really close to me because of my girlfriend who just adopted these 2 Ukrainian orphans 10 weeks ago. Like not even, like, I mean, she was just there. Like, can't explain it to you. And she's been showing pictures because she has all these pictures of their time there and then the exact same building now during the war, which it's like gone, like at these beautiful buildings in the city. And here at the hotel I'm staying at, the manager is Ukrainian and her parents are actually in Ukraine right now. They're there, trying to get safe passage. But here in Stamford, Connecticut, which I don't know if this is happening everywhere else because I've only been here this whole time, down the main street right here where this hotel happens to be like in the main part of Stanford. I know, the bustling city of Stanford, which, by the way, fun fact, did you know this is where the Maury Povich show is? If anybody needs a paternity test. And who else? And there's another really famous television. Oh, Maury Povich and Jerry Springer. Jerry Springer and Maury Povich are here in Stamford, Connecticut. This is where they air. Is that fascinating? But anyway, every single day they have a parade of cars. Bye, Mindy. And they wave. Yes, Maury Povich and Jerry Springer, and they wave Ukrainian flags, and they honk and cheer, and just to show support to people here who are connected to Ukraine. Isn't that really lovely? It reminds me of New York when they went outside. Remember, every day at 7:00 and they would cheer for all the frontline workers at the beginning of the pandemic. I just think it's so beautiful. Anyway, okay, there is. Steve says there's Texas, and then there's everything else is a foreign country. He's such a Texan. All right, you guys. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, you're in Connecticut. Where you are? Where you are? Where in Connecticut are you? Right. I'm currently right now. I'm visiting, and I'm in Stamford today. But I'm making my way to New York City later. I will be back tomorrow. I have a meeting with a bishop tomorrow, the Bishop of Bridgeport, New Britain. Okay, I'll be in Bridgeport tomorrow. So there you go. I'm meeting with Bishop Caggiano. I don't know if you know who that is. So I'm excited. Have an outfit to meet the bishop. Mark, hi. First time watcher out in Virginia. Fantastic. Hello. All right, Anna. Yes. Yeah. Oh, good, right? The news. Guys, this story came across the other day, and I was like, this is crazy. Crazy. And it reminds me so much of the scene. I know, I'm such a movie person. Do you remember My Big Fat Greek Wedding? Anybody remember that movie? So hilarious, so well written, so well acted. Just a great film overall. But there's a scene in there where one of the characters talks about how she had a lump on her, and you could pull up yes, thank you. And when they opened up the lump, it was her twin. Do you remember this? It was a really funny scene. Max, hello, welcome out in South Carolina. Okay, so guys, this is a true story. This is an absolute what. Okay. For years, a man struggled to breathe. Then doctors discovered a tooth growing in his nose. You may all at this point say, what the actual what? This story came out a few days ago in 2022. A 38-year-old man who'd been struggling to breathe through his right nostril for years finally discovered the surprising culprit, a rogue tooth. After visiting clinicians at Mount Sinai Ear, Nose, and Throat Clinic. Oh my gosh. Patty, hi. First time watcher out in Missouri. Good morning. The man hadn't suffered any blows to the face, didn't have any visible face or head abnormalities. The doctors wrote in December a report in the New England Journal of Medicine, but he did appear to have a deviated septum, or when the bone and the cartilage that separates the nostrils is off-centered or crooked, and bone-like growths protruding in the back of his nose. Okay, so they saw these bone-like growths. When the doctors, oral and maxillofacial surgeons, Dr. Sagar Khanna and Dr. Michael Turner, conducted a more invasive exam, they found, are you ready for this? Okay, Anna. A hard, non-tender white mass. Like, really, could you write that any more descriptively? In his right nostril, it had all the characteristics of an inverted ectopic tooth. Ectopic tooth. Or essentially an upside down tooth in the wrong place. The surgeons removed the tooth, which turned out to be 14 millimeters without complication. 3 months later, the patient was breathing normally, and he found $5 under his pillow from the tooth fairy. Just kidding. That's not at all part of this. Okay, rogue teeth typically grow in other areas of the mouth, not the nose. Also, pause. What are we saying? Did you know that you could have a rogue tooth? Have you known anybody with a rogue tooth? Have you had a rogue tooth? Get on backchannel.tv. Talk to me. I want to hear about this. I have never heard about rogue teeth. Like, this is fascinating to me. What? Ectopic teeth aren't uncommon. What? but they typically grow in other parts of the mouth, like the roof, where there's not enough room to grow along the gum line, according to the Australian orthodontist Dr. Peter McMahon. Like a lot of orthodontic issues, genetics play a role in your risk. Women are more likely to experience ectopic teeth, which begin to develop in utero. Hi, Patty. Hello, hello. Grass Petal says, like a teratoma. What's a teratoma? What is that? You have to educate. Grass Petal, you knew you were going to have to tell me what that meant. Come on. Lyndon said, my mother had one on the roof of her mouth and she lived to be 100. Now, okay, Lyndon, that's fascinating. Did she have it removed? Was it anything that bothered her? Stacy says, this is as weird as it gets. And TJ, hi, TJ. Welcome. Okay, let's see. So it's rare to see teeth in the sinuses. However, in order to add more to the literature on the topic, one 2013 paper describes 6 instances when chompers grew in the maxillary sinus, or the cavities below the cheeks, above the teeth, and on the sides of the nose, according to Healthline. One 21-year-old had experienced pain and swelling over her cheek for a month, and another 48 woman had heaviness and numbness near her left cheek and lip for months. A couple of the patients described didn't have any major symptoms, but their out-of-place teeth were discovered during scans of other procedures. The clinicians recommended removing the teeth and surrounding cyst, which can become cancerous. That's interesting. Raza, good morning. Hi, welcome. Hello, hello. Stacey, you're going to explain that to me? They put a brace up in the bracelet. Atoma is a tumor that can end up in your ovaries. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. It's a growth that can contain teeth and hair. Okay, so that's what I was going to ask you. I was going to say, wait a second. Isn't that what the lady had in the movie My Big Fat Greek Wedding? Okay. Thank you. And you said that so nicely, Grass Puddle. You educated me kindly. Thank you. Shiloh, good morning. Mason, good morning. You guys, welcome to the stream. You can hop on backchannel.tv and join the convo. We're reading crazy news that makes us go, what the what? Okay, Anna, you can pick whatever you want out of the next 2 stories. They're both fascinating to me. You can always do that. Just pick whatever story and I'll go with whatever you say, because they always are just like, wait, what? Yeah, you're right, Stacey. They can contain teeth, skin, bring tissue and eyes. Oh, this is crazy. Identical twin sisters marry identical twin brothers, so then they have babies. So their babies are cousins, but genetically, they're brothers. This is exhausting. Like, this is so confusing to me. Jeremy and Brianna are on the left, we're pretty sure. Mr. Nasty, hello, good morning. Wow, okay. And then parents to Jax are and Josh. Wait, our parents to Jax and Josh. Okay. And Brittany. Okay, wait, hold on. Jeremy and Brianna on the left are parents to Jax. And Josh and Brittany. Okay, got it. Okay, so it's Jeremy and Brianna for the love of everything. And then there's Josh and Brittany. Okay, these are the parents. And the one kid is, hold on, Anna, is Jax, and another kid is Jet. Are you kidding right now? So Jeremy and Brianna have Jax. Josh and Brittany have Jet. Okay, I have it now. Thank you. I just needed a moment to get all the names. But now we're going to say all the names again. Identical twins, Brianna and Brittany, 35 years old, marry identical twins, Josh and Jeremy, sailors, 37. They're now introducing the world to their babies, who are so genetically similar that the cousins are more like brothers. Quote, you've heard the term Irish twins, and you've heard identical twins and fraternal twins, Brianna sailors told Today parents. But we have quaternary twins. Wow. That is crazy. The sailors are parents to Jet, who turned 1 in January, and Jax, who will turn 1 in April. The cousins share more than the same initial. Welcome, Justin. Hello. Their unique situation makes them genetic brothers. Quote, they were born with identical twin parents, less than 9 months apart. Brittany Sailors explained, twins married to twins who both have babies at the same time. That's insane. Since identical twins share the same DNA, the children of the 2 pairs of identical twins are legally cousins, but genetically more similar to siblings. The sisters share that they both discuss the possibility of quaternary twins. Quote, we were hoping that we would have overlapping pregnancies so that this would happen. So that has to happen within the same time. So a time frame is just as important. That's interesting. Why would that matter? We thought it'd be really cool, Brianna said. There's only 300 quaternary marriages known in the history of the world. I'm confused about this, so someone might have to explain it to me because I don't understand why it matters. Good morning, William. When the babies of the twins are born, why does that matter? Because it's anyway, that's fascinating. Okay, so couples who the couples who joined a joint Instagram page posted interesting scientific facts alongside a photo of the young boys side by side. Jet and Jack's cousins, genetic brothers, and quaternary twins, the caption read. The couple's married in a joint ceremony, obviously, in 2018. Steve, well, you see, there's the birds and the bees. Thanks, Steve. I would love for your explanation on that. I'm sure it is very fascinating. Good Lord. Poor Lana. Everyone light a candle. Okay, let's see. They got married in a joint ceremony in 2018, twins at a Twins Day festival in Twinsburg, Ohio. Anna's our Ohio gal. Did you know there's a Twinsburg, Ohio? Brittany and Brianna met Joshua and Jeremy at the Twins Day Festival the year before, and their fairy tale wedding was captured on camera by TLC. I sure hope so. If you're going to do this, do this. You know what I mean? Like, go big or go home. Okay, Anna is saying, yes, she says, yes, she does know Twinsburg. I have a lot of twin friends in high school. That's so, my mom's a twin. I mean, we have a ton of twins in my family. I'm one of 58 first cousins, a ton of them. Yeah, keep going, Anna. Or is that it? Was that the whole article? It could be. Yeah, so my mom is a twin. She has a twin brother. So they're Ricky and Vicky. How's that? And I have multiple sets of cousins that are twins, multiple sets, and then multiple sets already of the great grandchildren that are twins. So my grandmother's still alive. She's 97, and there's already 98 great grandchildren. So she has 58 grandchildren, and she has 98 great grandchildren, and only 26 of us are married out of the 58. And we've already made 98 people. So there are a lot of twins in my family, but I do have a pair of cousins that are so identical that they had to have like testing done, and they actually are fraternal, which Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen are fraternal twins. Did you know that? Isn't that fascinating? Yeah, so identical doesn't mean just looking alike. It has to do with your genes, but still, like, who would say that Mary Kate and Ashley aren't identical? So, you guys, what about twins in your family? What about twins? Are any of you twins? Any of you related to twins? You have twin siblings, twin parents, twin cousins. Your best friend is a twin. I don't know. You married a twin. Where is your connection to twins? And I do have to say, twin culture is fascinating to me. It's like anything else, but there is a definite culture, especially with identical twins. But like my cousins who are the ones that look so much alike, even though they're fraternal, they still live together today. Like, I mean, they are very close, very tight. And I find that really interesting. Oh, Steve, that's right. Your oldest girls are twins, but they're fraternal, right? They're fraternal twins. They're not identical twins. Are they really close? Like, do they have that twin close relationship situation going on? You'll have to tell us because you've had an inside look on the twinage. But yeah, I think twin culture is really interesting. You guys, we are at the top of the hour. Okay, Stacy does not have twins in her family. It is just about to be 9:00. Oh, they are? They're identical twins, your girls? I did not realize that. Huh. Sorry, friend. Okay, yeah. And yes, they are very close. That's so cool. Good for them. Mary Catherine, first time listener. Hi, good morning. Welcome, welcome. We are at the top of the hour. We have one more hour of this show, Live Every Day. Today, we are on the air from 8 to 10 a.m. So we're going into the second hour right now here on Backchannel, this is the only place, you guys, that you can listen, watch, and chat with talk show host from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. all day, 12 hours. So that's really fantastic. And it's a lot of fun. Come join in with the community, get talking to us because that's where all the action happens. Let's see, Anna, I kind of want to read the rock article. Can we do that? Sandy, hi. There's this really interesting article about, we mean like The Rock, right? Like Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. We're having What Wednesday here on the show, which we just give you the most interesting things that are out in the world. kind of give your brains a break from the real, because there's plenty of real going on in the world. Stacy says her family does have connections with the family. Oh, I see that you guys are really close, even though you guys aren't twins. No, hey, listen, I'm just saying it's a unique relationship. That's all. They seem to have something unique going on. Did The Rock buy Stan the most expensive Tyrannosaurus Rex on record? Okay, we're going to find out. Stan sold, y'all remember Stan, right? The Tyrannosaurus Rex Stan. They named the Tyrannosaurus Rexes, or that was a little different. Okay. They named dinosaurs, obviously, but then they will name them like normal names, like ones that are kind of famous. This one is named Stan, and he's been known for a really long time. So Stan sold for $31.8 million in October 2020. Like, that's during the pandemic, y'all. Well, I mean, I know we might be an endemic, but I'm just saying, like, that's crazy. And then there's a picture of The Rock. You know who The Rock is, Dwayne Johnson. Okay, keep going, friend. What does this say? Did The Rock really buy Stan, one of the most complete Tyrannosaurus Rex specimens on record, which sold for $31.8 million in October 2020 to an unknown buyer? So what they're saying is the unknown buyer Dwayne Johnson? Rumors swirled around this week. So this article came in January of this year. That XFL owner Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson appeared on NFL and ESPN's Manning Cast with professional football brothers Peyton and Eli Manning on January 17th of this year, right? 2022. During the show, The Rock sat next to a fearsome friend, the skull of a T-Rex. "I got a T-Rex skull, yes," Johnson said, laughing during the show. Quote, "That's Stan, as a matter of fact. So Stan is the most complete T-Rex skull to ever be found by a paleontologist, a young paleontologist, and his name was Stan. So this T-Rex head was named after him. Pretty cool and badass, isn't it?" Okay, so is he the unknown buyer that bought Stan? Let's see what the article says. But is it really Stan or a replica of the predator? Dinosaur fans on Twitter quickly began to debate the issue. A call to the Black Hills Institute, the BHI in South Dakota. I feel like we have South Carolina. The company that formerly owned and housed Stan cleared up the matter. It's a replica. Dang it. Oh, that just shot all of my dreams. Not the real deal, said Peter Larson, paleontologist, president and founder of Black Hills Institute, a company that supplies fossils for research, teaching, and exhibits. So we just wanted to debunk it. What? The Rock did not buy Stan for $31 million. So in case anybody was worried about that, The Rock purchased the Black Hills Institute, a cast of Stan's skull at the end of 2021. Larson told Live Science, "We were very excited that he was going to get one. He's one of our heroes. He seems to be a really genuine human being who plays pretty cool parts in movies." I think that's the best way to describe The Rock. He plays pretty cool parts in movies. Thank you, Anna. That was awesome. You guys, there's a lot of stuff going on in the entertainment industry, which is why The Rock is a great segue into this. He's a great actor. He seems like a great guy. I don't know. I mean, how are you ever going to know, right? But entertainment, AMC, okay, y'all know AMC Entertainment, is trying a pricing system with the new Batman movie. Have you heard about this? This is kind of big news. And by that, I mean, this is big news. So AMC Entertainment Company, the CEO, Adam Aarons, said that the movie theater chain, y'all know the AMC theaters, right? Does everybody have AMC theaters? I would think so. They're testing out a variable pricing in the United States. That means newly released films could cost more than films that are already playing in the same theaters at the same time. Okay. First of all, I feel like this already exists, but I guess what is my question exactly? Let me form it in my head. There's a lot of movie theaters that are like dollar theaters or $5 theaters. You know what I mean? And they don't have the most up-to-date films, but it's close. It's like the film's been out for a while and then they start playing it. I feel like that's the same thing, except what you're saying is that it's going to be housed inside of an AMC, which I wonder if it's to get more money. Are theaters losing money? So if they think that they make films that you get the same movie experience at their theaters, but at a cheaper price if the film has already been out. What do y'all think about this? What are your thoughts? I'm going to keep reading the rest of it, but how do you feel? Like, do you feel you should pay less money for a film that has been out already. For those of you going to the theater, or even if you're not, like, just you can still have an opinion on the concept. Yes, that makes sense. It's already been out for a while. I should not have to be charged $19 to see this film. Is that what matters? Because it's still your first time seeing it. Hi, Becky. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. So go to backchannel.tv. Tell me your thoughts. I want to know if you have an opinion. So that means newly released films. Oh, yeah. Okay. So the first film to test the new pricing is going to be Warner Brothers Batman. They're going to test it out. Should you, if you go see Batman opening night, if you go see Batman in the first month, should you have to pay more money? Anna says, I think they're keeping the same base price for movies that have been out for a while and then making new movies even more. Right. No, I understand that. But at some point, it's going to move into the pricing. Chris was so what? Oh, mad. So it wouldn't be cheaper to see older movies, I don't think. But do you see what I'm saying? Like, so if Batman is out now, or maybe I'm misunderstanding this, somebody can explain it to me better. It's clear how much tickets are going to cost for new blockbuster releases. Okay, so how I'm hearing this is Batman's going to come out, right? Let's say Batman comes out this Friday. Let's say it's $20. The lighting looks good today. Oh, thank you. This Connecticut lighting I need to take with me. Am I wrong? I need this I just need a window everywhere I go. My studio doesn't have a window. Okay. Stacey, you should pay less when you see movies like Batman. So here's how I'm understanding this. Batman comes out on Friday. I'm making this up. This is Olivia made this up. Comes out on Friday. It's $20 to see it. Okay, fine. It's out for a month. Now the new Oceans movie comes out. I'm again making this up. Oceans 29, okay, comes out in a month. So now Batman is only $15 to see. Oceans is now $20 to see. Is that what we're saying? Is that what they're saying, Anna? Or somebody who's way smarter than me, which is not hard. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. So here's the thing. It seems like to me, my opinion, this seems like a bad deal for the theaters, because what would not make you wait? And thank you, Grass Pedal, for the compliment on the lighting. Sorry, I didn't say thank you. What would make you wait to see Batman? Now, I know diehard movie fans like me who are always going to be at opening night and who are, really into franchise film and really into the whole thing of it all. They're going to be there. I get that. Your average Joe is going to be like, I'll wait. And then they're going to lose $5. I think it's interesting. I don't know. I think, in my opinion, I think they're going to lose money. I think if you keep these blockbusters, if you keep these films at where they should be, I think it'd be smarter, in my opinion. I just made this up, for companies like AMC to own these little mom and pop companies, or like these, open a discounted, half price books. You have Barnes and Noble, and they have like half price books, and that they own a chain of smaller theaters that you don't have all the things, but you have films that have already been out for a while. Now keep them in your big theaters, so you do have all the things. So you are getting that experience of a big theater, and charge them $20. People are paying it. And then you have your $5 theater and you're still AMC. That's my thought. They haven't called me though. I don't know. Anna says people are so desperate to go back to the movies. I am sure they are. Comic book movie people are crazy, so they'll totally pay for it. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Don't make it cheaper at some point. I'm saying keep the price point is what I'm saying. Don't ever make it cheaper. Like, that's what they're going to do, is that they're going to tear it down at some point. And I'm saying don't. Make people pay $20 for Batman every single time. I don't know. This isn't my problem. Interesting. Just went online for tickets and they're under $10. Buy her right now. There you go. What do I know? I don't have a movie theater. Take it. But I am building a movie theater with my my guest house. We're gonna have a theater. Now we won't have real films playing. I mean, we're not that fancy. Grasswell says AMC gets a bigger cut of the ticket the later people watch, so it's an attempt to get more money. Okay, well, you probably understand what it means, Grasspedal. You're like super uber smart, and you do super uber smart things. I don't. So I'm glad somebody gets it. And if it's a good thing for them, great. So speaking of Batman, Robert Pattinson looks like he was showing up to the 2003 NBA draft at the Batman premiere. Let's get a load of this. Y'all know who Robert Pattinson is. Here's what I have to say. We need to know who is Robert Pattinson's team. This man has been a part of the Harry Potter franchise, obviously part of the Twilight franchise, and now he's part of the Batman franchise. Like at this point, he owns 3 helicopters. So he really does look like he was going to the 2003 NBA. Oh my gosh. That is, by the way, on this article, I think is this a BuzzFeed? I don't know what article this is, but I don't know if you guys have seen this. Have you seen the trend where you can listen to the article? It's up at the top of articles now and you can click it and you can have the article read to you. What do you think about that? Are any of you using a feature like that? Go to backchannel.tv or hop on and let me know. Are you listening to articles these days now that you have an option with a lot of them, or do you still find yourself reading articles? Let me know what you think about that. This is hilarious. This is a tweet. Robert Pattinson is out here dressed like a 2003 NBA draft pick. But they're not wrong. And there's nothing wrong with that. But that just nails it. That's exactly. Somebody else wrote pick number 1 NBA draft select for Detroit Pistons, Robert Pattinson. Oh my gosh. They're not wrong. That's exactly what it looks like. Bedford, hi, good morning. Welcome, John. Hi. And I think I missed you, John. Sorry about that. Robert Pattinson, I went an early 2000s NBA draft look. Taylor, say no more. These are all tweets. These are funny. Sheila says if you had a Taylor, he should be fired. Yeah, it's pretty funny. If you're looking at it, I mean, I don't know. I think we're so harsh on each other with like fashion. If he wants to wear it and he feels good, let him. You know what I mean? Like if he's like, yeah, I always wanted to have my inner Jordan, let him. Dwayne Wade critiques 2003 NBA draft suits. We was in a baggy era. It was. They would do really big baggy suits. That's true. They were not fitted suits. It was a trend. So funny though. I love it. Really cute. So okay, Stacey, you like to listen to articles? I haven't done it yet. I haven't actually listened to an article. I'm not a reader, but I do read articles all the time. I read on the internet all the time, but I don't like sit and read a book. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm going to start chapter 3. I don't do that. I have listened to one Audible book in my entire adult life. One. Yep, just one. Now there's some that I have started a few times, but I'm just not. So I don't know if I would listen to articles because it's basically the only reading I do. Which you guys can all probably tell by the way that I pronunciate things. So you're probably like, could you get a book and read it? Jeez. So I want to know this before we move on to the next segment. How many of you are planning on going to see Robert as Batman? Are you into it? Is this something you're excited about? Do you think he'll be a good Batman? Are you like already getting tickets? I know Grass Pedals, been camping out. And I didn't see your comment. What is Andy Serkis wearing? I love Andy. Oh, you haven't seen Spider-Man yet? Oh, wow. But you want to go see the Batman so bad. Yeah, it's going to look phenomenal. I am so excited for Andy. I know. Andy Serkis is a genius. He is just a brilliant genius. Jorge, hello. Out in Connecticut, watching. Good morning. First time here. Welcome. Yeah, so let me know. Where are you at with the whole Batman thing? I want to know if you're excited or not. You guys, there's even more stuff going on, but let's play a game. Let's go and play a game. We have a game, yay or nay. Would you stay? Anna, is that your homage to Dr. Seuss? Yay or nay, would you stay? I kind of love it. Awesome hotels from around the world. Avi, I'm in one of them. No, I'm not. I'm in a Courtyard Marriott in Stamford, Connecticut. So, but I have to say, just to give a little pause, a little moment, just a little shout out. Let me give one little shout out to this amazing hotel, to be really honest. Unfortunately, and I won't go into details. Unfortunately, something horrific happened to me this week during my stay at this hotel, and being a woman alone traveling and not being with my family. I've really had to rely and need the people of Stamford, Connecticut for their help, and they've been really absolutely beautiful. They've been absolutely just sensational. And I have a friend here, and I know he's not watching the show, but my friend Danny, who works here at the hotel, because this is where I stay every time I come to Stamford, and he's become my friend. And Danny was just so baller this whole time. Like, he was just fantastic. So Courtyard Marriott, Stamford, Connecticut is not going to be on this list, but the people should be. So that's what I wanted to say. Thank you to them, even though none of them are watching. So yeah, no, I know, Stacey. I love that I love that you have the option to listen to articles. I love that. I think that that's so beautiful, and it's so considerate of all people with whatever whatever is going on in life for them personally. I think that that's great that they have ways to listen. Okay, Anna, I'm ready. I'm ready for the game. So here's how we play the game, everybody. Get on backchannel.tv, get on YouTube, get on Facebook, get on your Echo Show. If you're on the Echo Show, your magic word is say. So what you're going to do is you're going to say, Echo, say yay. Echo, say nay. It'll write it for you. If you go to backchannel.tv, you can type yay, you can type nay, you can type true, false, whatever, yes, no, you can type whatever you want. And then YouTube and Facebook. We love these games. I don't know. Our little community loves the yays and nays. It's a fun game. So here we go. Here is the first one. Number 1, Intercontinental Shanghai Wonderland, China. The space age okay, listen to this. The space age Intercontinental Shanghai Wonderland Hotel trickles down the scarp slopes of an abandoned quarry and jumps out in a city better known for its risky skyscrapers. It has been labeled the world's first underground 5-star resort, and the bottom 2 floors sit underwater. What? Expect waterfall views from each room except for the submerged spaces where schools of fish will fly by instead. I mean, float by. Holy smokes. If you are on a device that you can see, if not, you have got to Google this later. There's no way that's a real hotel. No flipping way. Are you kidding me? That is unbelievable. You guys, it looks like a movie film. Mindy's back. And Mindy says, yay. I say yay, capital Y-A-Y. I was said Y-A-W. Y'all. Y-A-Y. 40,000 exclamation points. Y'all, it is I can't even describe it. Oh my gosh, that's rad. Absolutely. That is a hard yes for me. Y'all, I know. Is that the name of the new game? Yaw or Naw? Yeah. All right. Tree Hotel, Harrods, Sweden. Yeah. Otherwise known as yay. Sheila says yay. Mindy says yay. I say yay. Tree Hotel in Harrods, Sweden, located in the pine forest of Harrods, are 7 unique tree rooms and a guest house. Tree houses include a glass capsule-like cabin, the lifelike bird's nest, the mind-blowing reflective mirror cube, and the UFO, which is pictured, which reminds the guest of the final sea in E.T. Oh, no way. There's also a tree sauna. Stop it. Oh my gosh. I'm freaking the freak out. No stinking way. Y'all, that looks exactly like the scene from E.T. Sheila says, yay, you had me at sauna. Mindy said, yay to Tree Hotel. I am flipping out. Oh my gosh, I have so many things to say, but I'm going to try to relax. Grass Pedal left. He's like, I'm not watching her spaz out over hotels. That is so cool. Obviously, that's a nay for me. Just kidding. That is such a big yay. I'm legit going to stay there. That is happening. Okay, Crane Hotel, Veralda, Amsterdam, Netherlands, an unashamedly bonkers hotel in an up-and-coming Amsterdam Nord. This 3-suite property is housed in a converted crane and boasts spectacular city views. Mindy says tree houses are the best. No kidding. But do you care that it looks like ET? Like, is that not a thing for you right now? Because I'm having actual physical reactions because it looks like ET. Oh my gosh. That's what I should do with Nathan for like our 25th wedding anniversary. Guess what I'm driving. But you can hear my excitement, right? You can visualize my expression. Okay, opulent and obscure in equal measure. It's ideal if you're looking for something alternative, but best to avoid if you suffer from vertigo. Ooh. Stacy says this is a no for her. So you're like in a crane, like a construction crane? I don't know if I know what a crane is. A converted crane that boasts spectacular set of views. It just makes me like super, super high, right? Is that what they're saying? Aiden, good morning. Watching on Arizona. And Veronica, hi, first time listener from California. Oh my gosh, welcome. We're playing yay or nay. You just go to backchannel.tv and you write yay or nay, or, say it to your device if you would stay in this hotel. We're talking about a crane hotel, like an old converted crane that is high in the sky. You can see the city. I'm going to go with nay. I'm going to go with nay for that one. I'm not into that one. All right, here's one. All right, everybody. And I'll be in England this year, so maybe I'll find this one, Anna. Let's see if I want to. Okay, No Man's Fort, Portsmouth. Is that how you say it? Or is it Portsmouth? Portsmouth? Okay. England. No Man's Fort is a Victorian-era fort, which was originally built between 1867 and 1880 to protect Portsmouth from an attack from Napoleon III, and it's now been turned into a luxury hotel with 23 bedrooms, a lighthouse penthouse suite. Oh, that's like Pete's Dragon. Spa, cabaret club. I don't even know what a cabaret club is, but that sounds so fancy. Bars, restaurants, and hot tubs. It sounds like Vegas. Oh my gosh, you guys, this looks so flipping rad. Stop it. It is in the middle of the water. So what is that? The English Channel? Where is that? And it looks like Alcatraz. Like it really does. It looks like an old, well, okay, because it's a fort. So it looks like a prison or a fort. It's circular. And then on top, you can see a lighthouse. You can see pools. You can see grass places. I don't know. That looks rad. Mindy, I call the lighthouse. Mindy, wouldn't you totally like stay here? Okay, Aiden says cool. So that's a yes, right? That's a yay. Sheila says it looks like something out of Star Wars. Oh, you're not wrong. But I can't get The Rock out of my head. Like the movie The Rock. Welcome to The Rock. I can't do it anymore. I used to be able to do that. I say absolutely yay. And you guys, I'll try to go when I'm in England. All right, here is one. Okay, Aiden said yes. Good. Okay, perfect. Fantastic. Oh, yeah, Stacy, I know, friend. I know. Yeah, you couldn't go there. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, 007 for sure, Mindy. Yes, totally getting those vibes. Absolutely. Oh, it's so cool. Okay, here's one. A silo stay in Little River, New Zealand. Situated in Little River, just 350 yards from Christchurch Little River Rail Trail, Silo Stay offers innovative eco-friendly accommodations in New Zealand's Banks Peninsula. The silos are designed across 2 floors and fully equipped with kitchen facilities, balconies, and televisions. Sorry. I just like color TV inside. Okay, I just thought that was funny. Gourmet microwave meals or takeaways can be provided on request. What do you think? It's only 120 per night. I don't know how much it is to stay in New Zealand. Maybe this is a really great deal. Those are so cool. Oh my gosh. Anybody else thinking of the movie Twister with Helen Hunt? You literally live in a silo. Oh my gosh. Anna, that is super strange. Oh, wow. Yeah, Anna's like, yay to the Trino Hotel, but not to the UFO. What is up with Travis? What does that mean? Oh my gosh. This looks like Kansas to me. Oh, Mindy says yay. Yeah, Mindy, you would love this. This is kind of farmy-y. I just love how they're like, and you get a TV. I just think that's funny. I mean, it looks super cool, but I mean, like, I want to go to the one in New Zealand. I want to go to the one in England. This one, if I was there, sure, but I'm not like, I have to go to this hotel, like make it happen. Like the other ones, I want to go to the hotels. Does that make sense? Okay, Anna. Those are cool though, I gotta say. Okay, Placio de Sal U Uni. I can't say it. Bolivia. When I was little, by the way, one of my neighbors, his name was Matthew, he used to call me Bolivia, and he had a little rhyme that he would sing. And um, what else would he say? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Sorry, I went into another place right there. The Palacio de Sal, the Salt Palace on the salt flats of Uni is, and I'm pronouncing all of that incorrectly. I completely know that, and I really apologize. It's completely constructed from salt, including the furniture, most of the furniture. Stop it. There's an impressive lobby. Yeah, could you tell? Mindy goes, that sounds so mean. Could you tell Mindy that I went to like this place emotionally? Like it took me to this place of like not safe space from childhood. Sorry about that, everybody. Had a little flashback there. A little human moment. Okay, there's an impressive lobby, a bar, bedrooms, and private bathrooms, central heating and electricity. Yeah, sorry. The restaurant specialty, salt chicken. I have never heard of salt chicken. Oh, this is beautiful. How does it stay constructed? Like when Yes, I understand, Stacey, that you can't travel that far because you'll have seizures. I know, back to back. Friend, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that that is what you experience. I don't understand how this salt situation works. That's all I want to say. This would be a yay for me. I think this would be really cool. I think this is really cool to do, and it'd be really neat. It's like those hotels that are made out of ice. Those ice hotels are really rad. And then like even the furniture and the beds are made of ice. Like that just looks kind of cool to me. So I say yay if I was ever in Bolivia. Although I forgot about that place. Yay, when in America. Okay, this is hilarious. Of course, this is what we have in America. You gotta be kidding me. You guys, this is called the Dog Park. Wait, nope. The Dog Bark Park Inn. And it's in Idaho, United States of America. The Dog Bark Park Inn. This is hilarious. Takes the term dog lover to a whole new level. Owned by chainsaw artist, the B&B is located inside a 12-foot beagle, as in the dog. It looks like a beagle, like it looks like a dog. Guess it only sleeps 4. Enter the beagle's body through the second story deck. It is, of course, pet friendly. So if you want to sleep inside a beagle, this is the place to go. Right, I understand. Yes, that does not give you a safe place to go if you have a seizure disorder. You're absolutely correct, Stacey. You're not wrong. Yeah, Mindy goes, I like dogs, but I don't like this. And I really want to go to Idaho. I want to go to that really fancy lake that all the famous people get married on. La whatever. Like everybody gets married there. I really want to go there. It's supposed to be absolutely beautiful. Anna said, this is just called Clifford. Yeah, you're not wrong. Oh, I'm sorry, Stacey. Yeah, that you would get so dizzy after the trip. No, I don't want you to travel. I want you to stay exactly where you're at. You stay you and be you, and we love you exactly where you are. You're perfect. You're perfect. All right. No, none of us are going to the Clifford Hotel. All right, last one. Magic Mountain Hotel in Hulo Reserve, Chile. The Magic Mountain Hotel and the Hulo Reserve, which covers 60,000 hectares. Is that acres? What is that? Valdivian Forest. Also don't know what that is. And has natural hot springs, unexplored lakes, and direct access to the Mocho. Oh my gosh. Choshenko volcano. Oh gosh. That was horrific. Hi, Clarence, first time watcher out in Florida. Good morning. Hello. Accommodations range from rooms in the main lodge, which has a waterfall cascading from the pinnacle of a roof, to a secluded forest lodge. Well, that sounds dreadfully romantic. Could you imagine? Mindy, we saw this coming. This is beautiful. I don't know what a hectare is, and I don't know what a valdivian. I don't know what that is. Okay, Stacey, have a wonderful time at church. Pray for me, friend. I need your prayers today. Um, Huh. Well, that's interesting. It looks like a national park. It looks like you're like going to be staying at this really beautiful national park that's just fantastic. Really cool. I say yay. That sounds like a yay to me. 9:30, you guys. We're only a few minutes. Anna, do we have our friends coming on later this morning? I can't. Oh, a hectare, okay, is a metric unit of square measure equal to 100 acres. So that's 60,000 times 100. Is that what that means? Where's Grass Puddle? He's our resident mathematician. Everybody has a job on this show. There are no bystanders. Everybody has a job. Okay, so guys, in a little bit, not right now, but pretty soon we're gonna have Jam and Renee on today. The new show, Get On Up with Jam and Renee. They'll be coming on a little later because their show starts in 30 minutes. So that's really fun. But we have to do this article. We have to. We have to have a follow-up about Hank the Tank. Do you remember the bear? The 500-pound bear that keeps breaking into houses? Does everybody remember about this? Like we wrote about, was that this week? Was that this week? I feel like I don't know. But anyway, Anna, we've got to get this followed. So this bear, this huge bear, 500 pounds, they think is trying to get food for hibernation. That's what they think. But he has been exonerated. Are you ready for this? Spare the bear, Hank the Tank avoids death, relocation thanks to DNA evidence. Man, I'm having a lot of stuff with DNA this week. So I'm all for DNA evidence. That sounds fantastic. Turns out Hank the Tank got a bad rap. The rotund black bear from Lake Tahoe that captured international attention won't be killed or moved to a sanctuary after all, at least for now. Jeff and I got basketball game today. I got shoe game. First time watcher, Jeff. That's a great name. I'm going to go with Jeff though. That's fantastic. And congrats on being so talented in all the gaming. That's great. Okay. You made me laugh, friend. On Thursday, state wildlife officials issued a pardon and vindication of sorts for the 500-pound black bear. Oh, Timothy, hi. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. 500 black bear that they had originally said was solely responsible for I can't say that word. I can't. Oh, Michelle. Michelle, I'm going to cry. Y'all, my friend Michelle is here on Facebook. Mwah, good morning, beautiful. 600 hectares are 1,482.63 acres. Oh my gosh, friend, I'm so glad to see you. Bed, welcome. Okay, so they were saying that he was hi Jeff. Hello, Jeff. They were saying that he was going into people's homes. I can't say that word. I really can't. Nearly 3 dozen homes in the Tahoe Keys neighborhood of South Lake Tahoe for the past few months. I'm going to work on it. I'll work on the word. Officials with California Department of Fish and Wildlife on Thursday said the DNA samples collected from the property showed that at least 2 other large black bears had broken into some of the homes. What's the show about? Oh, hi, Jeff. Well, this is called Live Every Day. It's a talk show. Today, it's a 2-hour show, and our segments change every 15 minutes. Today is What the What Wednesday. We play games. We talk about articles. We get in conversations. We have a good time. We laugh a lot. We have a great community here, and you're welcome to hang out and check it out for yourself. Love for you to stick around. And the show that's coming on next, they're going to be on pretty soon, so you can meet them as well. But glad you're here. Let's go. I love it. Great energy, man. I love it. So right now, Jeff, we're reading about an article because earlier in the week or last week, I read about this bear that was going to get killed because he's breaking into all these houses. So I'm giving an update. So that's what we're doing right now. Okay. So as a result, the distinctive bear with a light brown muzzle and an inky black beach ball shaped body won't be killed or relocated to a sanctuary. Options state officials have been weighing as they decided what to do about the habitual bear burglar. Instead, they began a neighborhood-wide trap tag haze effort in Tahoe Keys to keep all 3 bears, including Hank, out of the homes. That is fascinating, you guys. So they could all still end up in a trap and being shot, but Under California law, someone who has property damaged by a bear and meets a set of requirements could request a permit of the state or government to have a bear trap. So that's your update on Hank the Tank. He is not going to get killed. I know you guys have been keeping up with this very pressing story, wanting to know how he is doing. Michelle, I feel like I have a lot of similarities to Hank. Same, friend, same. Quote, as everyone knows, Hank is being targeted for death by the California Department of Fish and Wildlife, a group posted on Sunday on Facebook. The Bear, BEAR League, is vehemently opposed to this plan. We're frantically working to save his life by reaching out to various wildlife sanctuaries in hopes of finding him a safe home. Oh, I love that. So sweet. So sweet. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. So, okay, I want to read this Kanye thing. I'm sorry. I'm so into the Kim Kanye drama. It's just fascinating. Everything that Ye is doing right now is just, because he changed his name. But he says there's a new article. Kanye is saying that Kim cannot prove that viral posts, okay, about him were written. That viral posts were written by him. Kanye saying, you can't prove it. It wasn't me. Anybody remember that Shaggy song? It wasn't me. Flipping love that song. Okay. Kanye West, Kim Kardashian can't prove controversial social media posts were written by me. All right, here we go. This is West's lawyer is calling Kardashian's claim a double hearsay. So chime in. I want to hear, where are you at on the Kim Kanye drama? Okay. I need to know, what are your feelings? Do you care? Do you not care? Do you think he's lying? Do you think he's a narcissist? Do you think he's gaslighting us all? After attacking his estranged wife, Kim Kardashian West, and her current boyfriend, Pete Davidson, again, pause. Pete Davidson, literally having the best year of his life. Okay, unpause. In a string of scathing social media posts, Kanye West is now claiming that Kardashian can't prove he pinned them himself. A verified Instagram account belonging to West, who formerly changed his name to Ye, has published and since deleted multiple public pleas for West's estranged wife to come back to him, targeting her current boyfriend, posting private conversations between the two co-parents, claiming one of his children, North, was using TikTok without his permission. So I'm sure you've been, again, just staying up all night long wondering how Kim and Kanye were doing. Just on pins and needles all day long. I really need to know how this is happening. So now you're hearing your answer, everybody, because today is What the What Wednesday. So all I can say to Kanye is, what? Like what? Kanye, in court docs obtained by today, the 41-year-old Skims founder said, quote, I very much desire to be divorced. I have asked Kanye to keep our divorce private, but he has not done so. Kanye has been putting a lot of misinformation regarding our private family matters and co-parenting on social media, which has created emotional distress. I gotta say, I'm gonna take a stance. I believe Kim. I do. And I get she's a big celebrity and she's gorgeous and I think a lawyer at this point. I don't know. But I believe that has got to be emotional. That has got to be really emotionally difficult. And they have kids. The kids can read. And what you put on the internet isn't going anywhere. That is forever. But as we know, nobody loves Kanye more than Kanye, right? Mindy says he is lying. He might be a creative genius, but this is bonkers. I think he's a sociopath. Mindy, I'm not a therapist. I can't make diagnosis. I have no right to do that. You can't do that. But I just say, how about this? I'll say this. This is a better way. This is a more appropriate way to say this. I think he has sociopath tendencies. Is that okay to say? I don't know. Anyway, on Friday, the 44-year-old rapper filed court docs to dispute Kardashian's claim that he's been spreading misinformation regarding their relationship on social media, calling her claims double hearsay. According to his lawyer, it can't be proven that West actually wrote those posts, and because of this, they shouldn't be admissible. I feel like they can prove where a post originated. Am I wrong? Where are my IT peeps? Is that true? Nadine, hi, welcome. First time watcher out of Maryland. Guys, let me know. What are your thoughts on this? Go to backchannel.tv, get on your devices, Kim claims she read something online, allegedly by Kanye, and characterizes the post in her declaration as misinformation. West's lawyer said in court documents obtained by Today, the social media posts are not attached to the declaration. Kim needed to offer the social media post into evidence and show that the posts were written by Kanye. Had that been done, the post would be admissible as statements of a party opponent. Instead, Kim argues a point that is not on the record. Mindy said, surely they can prove where the post originated, right? I feel like this is 2022. I feel like this is not hard. I don't know. Okay, in July of 2020, on the show Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Star made a rare public acknowledgement of her husband's behavior after the rapper, who has been diagnosed with bipolar disorder. Okay, all right. So that's good to know. You know what I mean? All right, fine. Issued a series of troubling since deleted tweets, including one that said his wife was trying to have him hospitalized. Oh, I remember that. I remember that now. As many of you know, Kanye has bipolar disorder. She wrote in a message in her Instagram stories. Anyone who has this or a loved one in their life who does knows how incredibly complicated and painful it is to understand. And that's fair. Listen, what Kanye is dealing with is totally fair and real. You know what I mean? And I respect that. Quote, I've never spoken publicly about how this has affected us at home because I am very protective of our children and Kanye's right to privacy. That's fair when it comes to his health. But today I feel like I should comment because the stigma and misconceptions about mental health. Also agree with that. In February 2021, Kardashian filed for divorce from the Donda rapper after almost 7 years of marriage. Yeah, they were married a long time. Together, they share 4 children. North, who's already 8 years old. Can you believe that? Northwest is already 8. Saint is 6. Chicago is 4. And Psalm is 2. Michelle says they can trace the IP, but unless they see the person actually typing it, really? Wow. That is something I did not know. I would not have known that. That is really fascinating. Now, this is interesting. I am a person that deals with mental health. I talk about it very openly and honestly, and I would not make fun of anyone's mental health. And I think that my biggest concern about Kanye is I don't know how the people in his life can protect him and get him off of a public sphere. You know what I mean? Like what he's dealing with, he needs to deal with privately, because this is awful. This is awful seeing all of this publicly and then it's out there and it's there forever and the children involved and all the sorts of stuff. And it's just making him not have a great case with the public as far as I'm concerned. So he needs to be protected. And I don't know how to do that. Nancy, hello. Welcome. First time watcher out in Texas. Welcome. Welcome. So you guys, there is another crazy what story. Have you heard about a doghouse that was struck by a meteorite? Did you know this happened? And it's been sold at auction. So I need to know, would you buy it? Like, is this something that you would invest your money into? Leo, welcome. Hi. Because I can't imagine when you wake up and say, you know what I'm missing in my life? Something that's been hit by a meteorite. I wonder if I could go and find that on eBay. Not that this was, well, maybe it was sold on eBay. I don't know. Anna's going to pull up the article. I just find this fascinating. We've talked about meteorites here on the show because it's incredible that we don't get killed by them every day. We often read stories that they're like, the world will be ending any moment. And we're like, oh, okay. Here it is. If you're watching, if you're on a device, you can see the actual doghouse. This doghouse that you're looking at, it looks like it's made out of tin. Looks like those old tin aluminum. Kind of reminds me of the Alfalfa in the Gang, Little Rascals. It looks like something with the Little Rascals. There's an R painted on it, and it's on a piece of fake grass, and has a little red doggy bowl. But it looks like there's a hole where a meteorite went through. So a doghouse that was struck by meteorite fragment in April of 2019, complete with a hole in the roof, is among the items that sold on Wednesday during an online Christie's auction of rare meteorites. Stop it. Christie's, as in like the famous Christie's that sells things like the Kennedy stuff, or like, you know what I mean? Like the Christie's is legit, y'all. They sell things like this cigar was smoked by Clark Gable, whatever. I'm serious. That is crazy. Mindy said, no, why? This isn't even real. She said, it looks like a prototype. It does. It really does. Of a doghouse, like a Snoopy cartoon. You're not wrong. The doghouse, the former home of a German Shepherd. No way a German Shepherd fit in that. That thing is small. Named Roki, which is, I guess, why the R is painted on there, was projected to be the second most valuable item in the annual sale. What? Would you buy this? Money's off the table. Everyone here has $1 bazillion. Would you buy this? I'm trying to get the value of this item. Is this something that you find valuable? Go to backchannel.tv. Let me know your thoughts. Okay, the doghouse. Let's see. All right. So the annual sale titled Deep Impact, Martian, Lunar, and Other Rare Meteorites. It had a high estimate of 300,000, but did not meet expectations. Thank God. Selling for just 44,000. Oh, somebody bought this for $44,000. You could buy someone a house for $44,000. Are you kidding? This is a no for me. I don't care if I'm ye and could buy this. I wouldn't. No way. That is just absolutely crazy. Anybody? Any thoughts? Just me? Let me see what Zana's saying. And is there any more to this article or was that it? Okay. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, I missed this. Sorry. Anna had a comment about Kanye. Kanye has a new girlfriend, Cheney Jones, and she's already referring to him as my love on social media. Elena, hello. First time watcher out in Florida. Welcome. You guys, we are so blessed and excited. Mindy said, yeah, that's a no. She would not get the doghouse for 44,000. Now, if you have a husband that needs to be in one all the time, maybe it's worth it. Huh? Just kidding. I have no idea what you would buy a doghouse for 44,000. That is definitely a what the what. But what is so exciting is that we have got the incredible Jam and Renee. They are the next amazing show. I don't know why you would ever leave your home or what are you doing? Please tell me. Because what are Renee and Jam doing? Because every time they have a lineup, I'm like, well, there goes my day. I'm just going to sit right here.
But we've
the very best.
Hi, friends.
Renee, as a dog owner and also the host of Can I Pet Your Dog podcast, can we throw the question to Renee? This doghouse, what are we thinking, Renee? Are we going in?
As you know, last time I was on, I'm a huge fan, so I'm remiss to tell you I bought it. Guys, I am out $44,000. What was I thinking? I don't need a house with a meteor in it. My dog hates it. There's a hole in the roof. What was I thinking?
Not a good thought. And I want the dog to be like one of those massive 300-pound dogs that like actually is a horse. And I want to see a picture and it's like
exactly.
Just like all my dreams come true, Renee. That's
thank you.
You're responsible for all my dreams.
Well, thank you. And you as well. And you right back at it. Absolutely. It is a curious thing. It's like space. Who wants that? Space people? People who like skylights? Who is the market for this?
What demographic was like, you guys? Finally our time. We've been waiting. They all show up with those foil hats. Like so many baked goods to be here.
Exactly.
So people just have too much money. I mean, it's one of the things is that like there's commercials for Earth. Like Matthew McConaughey had to do a commercial for like, hey, remember Earth? Isn't this good? Let's do some stuff here.
Right? Fun things are still happening here.
Yeah. I hope it's someone like Howard Hughes. I hope it's someone that like it's the next Elon Musk, like some madman, brilliant guy that's going to give us our next like way to clean our teeth that saves our lives. Something crazy that we don't even understand. So anyway, but enough about that. More about Renee and Jam. Sorry. I just feel like we're hanging out. I forget what are we doing.
These are my pals.
Hey guys.
Anna's like, wrap it up. Get them out of here.
Right, let's move it along.
Take it over.
And there's my last day. Thanks for being here, everybody. going on in your show? What's coming up
Renee,
next?
what are we doing today? What are we doing?
So much good stuff. Well,
forgot.
over at our show, Liv, we love our alliteration. So everything we have is going to start with a W because it's Wednesday. So
Wednesday.
we've got a little segment called What Would You Do? Wherein we look at the news and we try to decipher, what would you do that? Does that seem like something? Would you buy a doghouse for $44,000 with a hole in the roof? Let us
I'll
know.
be.
Exactly.
Sure.
Right, exactly.
Got it.
And then
Okay, good one.
thank you so much. And then we did struggle with the alliteration on this one. It's news that has potential or potential. It's got potential. Things that we think are like, okay, but this is good. This is actually a good thing we can all agree on. That's looking good. And then Jam has a fantastic segment called "While in or Working It," wherein he lets us know what's going on.
Does anybody else think of like Wyland Jennings whenever you say that? Like, not that it's the same.
I do now. That's okay. Well, all right. One of those things that I don't say it's ruined, but now you're imprinted onto the segment for now.
It's my Texas. It's my Texas.
That's true. That's true.
Blame it on my roots.
Thank you.
We also are continuing our it's Women's History Month, and we're doing today's Ada Wong. If you don't know about Ada Wong, we're going to teach you all about her. And our Women's History Month moment for today, we got to celebrate. It's Ladies Month. Doing it for the ladies.
I don't know either.
Ladies doing it for themselves.
$10 cover for all the ladies.
It's my favorite. Ladies, let's go. All month long, get information. Let's go.
It's basically a club over at Renee and Jam, so y'all get over there. No, ladies are free. Gentlemen, especially grass pedal, has to pay $10. So
easily done.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's the least they can do. Yes. So
the least the gentleman can do. All right, you guys. Sounds like a great show. Thanks for hopping on. Have a good one. So great to see y'all.
Bye.
Bye. So fun, you guys. That's the next show. The wonderful Jam and Renee with Get On Up with Jam and Renee. They are on from 10 to 12 every day Eastern. How fun are they? Like, are they not the cutest people on the planet? They can't hear me now. Yes, they can. But I just want to go hang out with them. Do you think it'll work? Do you think they'll let me? They're so cool. So they're definitely worth staying on for the next 2 hours. Why? What else do you have to do? So to end, I think we have enough time for this. I feel like we all need to know the unexpected reason, okay, for the What Wednesday. Unexpected reason why Pez, Pez, the terrible tasting candy that is disgusting. There's no way you wake up and say, oh, I'm really craving Pez. There's no way. But why was it invented? Why was it invented? Anybody know why it was originally invented? Because Anna knows. Producer Anna knows. Okay. Hi. Okay. The unexpected reason Pez was originally invented. This is how we're closing out What. Let's see. Per Pez, the candy was invented in 1927 by Edward Haas III in Vienna, Austria. At the time, the candies were actual peppermints, not fruity, not candy flavors that you might easily find today. But they originally derived from the German word or spelling of peppermint. Oh no, I am going to definitely butcher that. Flavormins. Pez took the first, middle, and last letter from the German word. Oh, that's interesting. It wasn't until 1952 that Pez expanded to the United States when the mints turned candy got the look and fun flavors that you recognize today, which I am shocked that Pez is still around. It's the worst candy ever. My opinion. Give me your opinion. Are you a yay or a nay for Pez? Do you love Pez? Is it your jam, or is it like not even close? But the original created to be a round shaped peppermint flavored drop that smokers could pop instead of lighting up to curb their habit. While the idea was certainly advanced for the time, the mints really gained popularity after the slender pocket-sized rectangular canister was invented and the mints were shaped into blocks. But the real success came much later after more flavors were added. So interesting. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is fascinating. These are the unusual flavors of the past: licorice, coffee, and chlorophyll. What? Were all flavors at one point. Now the brand approaches 100 years and is sold in more than 80 countries. You guys, that is the up-to-date of What Wednesday. I am Liv Harrison. I want to thank you all for being here for Live Every Day. I will be back coming live tomorrow morning from the TWA Hotel at the JFK Airport in New York City. Be here tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern. I will. You guys, live every day. Bye.